Having too much fun
Okay.
chit-chatting.
Yeah, a lot of news to exchange.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like we're
Excellent.
live.
Let's get rid of that YouTube echo thing.
Yep, YouTube. Okay, get rid of YouTube. Here we are back. Okay, here we go.
Sisters and brothers, welcome to yet another VOM Catbird Cafe. Thanks for showing up. Half of life is just showing up.
That's right.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for coming. Our suggested themes include freedom songs,
And that's it.
no King's Day.
And no for no King's Day.
Yeah, so hopefully people have songs about freedom. I know I do.
And if not, it's never required.
Nothing's required. There are no rules.
So you asked me to share my screen.
Oh yeah,
Is that a rule if there's no rules?
It's basis of anarchy.
It's a guideline.
Yeah, suggestions. There you go. This was in Hingham.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Chickens.
great.
I made it into a slide presentation, but it's not.
Oh, it's not sliding.
It's not sliding. Oh,
There,
it
there's
is.
something.
Okay. So there's some. It was a beautiful day in Hingham.
Oh yeah. Looks like it. Yeah.
I mostly took pictures of the characters.
Well, let's see some besides those
chickens.
chickens. There.
The DJ was a unicorn. Little kids dancing all over the place. It was
Nice. Well, it's great there were little kids there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were. Yep,
And there's a Minion and Garfield.
and Garfield, and that's all. I didn't do a lot of pictures, so just
That's
thought we'd
nice.
share those. And look at Storm.
Hey, Storm.
He's a character. Hi, Gaia. Hi, Storm.
Oh,
Gaia?
Vern's got a sign there. What's it
Hey,
say?
Bird.
on.
Yay! There you go.
Yeah. Was that a sock you were waving?
Oh my!
I didn't wash it yet, but
that don't worry. That's yours now. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
All right. Are we going to start with Ron or go for a couple and then have Ron?
yeah. I guess Ron, you need to get out of here.
In about half an hour, yeah.
Well,
I can go.
okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm also going to be asking people, either before or after they perform, if they believe that we're still living in a democracy, and why, or why. Ron, you go first.
But we're going to introduce Ron first.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ron Israel. Put on a great show last night for MGG.
Oh, it was great. Yep.
Lots of good reports about it.
Yeah, it should be up on the MGG website in a
I
couple
checked
of
it out.
days.
It's there.
Do we
It's
know
all-
how much we made there, Ron?
We made it at least over a little $4,000.
Wow.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Nice.
That's
Because
awesome.
you
Great.
sold tickets for
20.
20? Nice.
Yeah, we had
That's the way to do it.
donations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of good response. Great music.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
great music. It was
We had a-
incredible.
We had a Jewish band, an Arabic band, a interfaith. Yeah, really
A
good.
At
spiritual.
Kessner Band.
Tom
Yeah.
Maynard was terrific. Yeah, it was very good.
I like that klezmer music so much. I might be a little bit Jewish, I think.
Aren't we all?
Everything.
But you know, it was so interesting how similar, at least to me, the Jewish music and the Arabic music sounded. Like,
Yeah. The scales are different, and they're like each other more than like our scale.
yeah, sounded that way.
They were both good. Yeah.
Even though there's trouble making, a tyrant shaking the ground we're on, even though my heart is breaking. I won't stop singing the freedom song. Even though it's midnight hour, they've seized power. Odds are long, even though trust's gone sour. I won't stop singing the freedom song. And I'll sing it when no one is listening. Sing it in a crowd. Sing it to myself. Sing it out loud. And even though they've closed the borders, told reporters, get back where you belong, even though those are the orders, I won't stop singing the freedom song. Even though there's no denying, truth's been dying, opposition's strong, even though they keep on lying, I won't stop singing the freedom song. I will sing it till someone hears me, joins in, sings along. You gotta keep it going. Take up the freedom song, pass it on. So even though hope is bleeding, the time for grieving has been long gone. Even though there's little to believe in, I won't stop singing the freedom song.
Yeah. Imagine that open tonight.
And
So what do you think, Ron? Is this a democracy still? And Tom, that's sort of a thing about
That was
wordplay.
Val. That was Val.
Oh, Val, I think it's irrelevant and distracting to point out the difference between democracy and republic.
yeah,
Just saying. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, obviously not, but the rest of us do.
Well,
I don't think, I mean, democracy may have gone underground and on the surface doesn't appear to be flourishing, but it never disappears as long as there are people on this earth who care about what's going on. And it's just, waiting underground for the right moment to spring back. On the surface, yeah, it looks like much of it, the institutions, the practices are not there, but it doesn't mean it's obliterated. It's just biding its time.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
When the people meet their rulers and they find they disagree, then a call goes out for justice and a fight for liberty. First Moses, then Gandhi, then old Geronimo. With dreams they have of freedom and where we need to go. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. When the people meet their rulers and they find their compromise, they join hands to protest, saying, we won't be denied. Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, Martin Luther King, chanting songs of courage with a freedom ring. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like it's never been sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell people everywhere. We the people want an end to war. I will meet you at the border where they say the doors are closed. We'll take steps, we'll cross over to where freedom flows. Mandela, Cesar Chavez, Alexei Navalny, building paths of freedom there for you and me. 'Cause freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, baby, nothing if it ain't free. When the people meet their rulers and they find they disagree, a call goes out for justice and a fight for liberty.
All right.
Absolutely. That was a medley of songs that you added something to each one of them, too. So, yeah, great job. Great job. Thank you, Ron. Just so you know, you'll be long gone, but I have been practicing every day, multiple times, and I'm going to do. I'm going to do Jail for Justice. So
You can do Jail for Justice?
yeah,
Great. Great. And what about Homeless in America Ever again?
I could only. No, I'm limited. I'm crippled.
That's an
So
aspirational goal.
what?
Aspirational goal.
Oh yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go for it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Well,
Ron.
have a good night. We're off to
Yeah,
You
you guys
also-
have fun at the concert. Where are you?
Bless your hearts. Yeah.
What are you
go
going to
see
see?
a show called Our Town.
Oh, neat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I read about that.
Thornton and Wilder.
That's
One
what I
of the great
thought.
plays of the 20th century.
Very good. Very good. Well, have fun. Be safe.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a clue in the crossword yesterday.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Fun.
All right, moving right along.
Now
We
go
got
to-
John McHugh next.
Hi.
John McHugh, without getting bogged down in semantics, do you think that we're living in a democracy, or a republic, for that matter?
I think we are living in a democracy if a democracy is that we elect people to do what we want them to do. It's just that, and those people were elected, but
They're not doing what we wanted them to do.
they're not doing what we want them to do.
So I don't see that. I don't see that as democracy.
Well, until we elect new people,
If we
but
do-
it takes time.
Yeah.
You want
If
nothing's
there's another
instant.
election, John.
Hmm?
If there
Oh,
is
if-
another election.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah,
Yeah, Trump told the Christian right they'd never have to vote again.
never a long time ago he said that, and
Yeah.
this is what he was getting at, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm wound up, so I'm gonna let's just say what I feel today. Either, any of you. So if you're offended, then get over it. All right, John. Let's
All
hear
right.
your dulcet tones, John McHugh, folks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, John.
Ron had a little bit of what I'm going to sing in his song. It's the Bobby Darin's "Come and Sing a Simple Song of Freedom."
Which Tim Harden wrote.
Oh, is that right? All right.
It's the other way around. Bobby Darin.
No,
wrote it,
he
Tim
didn't.
Harden's
Bobby
son.
Darin wrote it, and Tim Harden made it a #1 hit.
That's what I
Bobby
just said.
Darin made "If I Were a Carpenter" a #1 hit that Tim Harden wrote. So that's
Nice.
the correct one.
Yeah, that
All right.
They
Anyway,
traded #1 hits and remained friends.
That's good. It was even, right? And here it goes. Hmm?
Oh, I was just telling Val that I was a friend of Tim Harden's.
I remember the Woodstock story. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we shot methadone together.
That's good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell people that you get high.
That's better than what I
So
thought
you
you were
would say that is the highest of friendships.
I thought you were going to say we shot the sheriff.
All right, John, sorry. Go on
No,
ahead.
no, that's good. That's good. That's good. So here it is. Yeah. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you never sung before. Let it fill the air, tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. Hey there, Mr. Black Man, can you hear me? I don't want your diamonds or your game. I just want to be someone known to you as me. I bet my life that you just want the same. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you never sung before. Let it fill the air, tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. 700 million, are you listening? Most of what you read is made of lies. But speaking one to one and at everybody's son, to wake to in the morning when we rise. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you never sung before. Let it fill the air, tell the people everywhere that we the people here don't want a war. No doubt some folks enjoy doing battle, like presidents, prime ministers, and kings. Let's build them some shells so they can fight amongst themselves, and leave the people here who want to sing. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you never sung before. Let it fill the air, tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. Yes, we the people here don't want a war.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Good job, John.
And that's it, Stu?
That's it. Just it.
Okay. You're the boss of you. Nobody else. All right.
So now it's
On to Mike
nice.
DeLooney.
Deluni.
Put him together for this guy.
Thank you. So I've got two songs on the No Kings theme. The first, something old and something new. The old one was from 2020. I wrote it during the Persist Resist 2020 campaign that I had, and it has still has resonance today. It's early morning, I'm up and tweeting, getting back at that morning Joe guy. My mind is humming, but my phone is ringing. Who could it be so early, and why? Some guy from Sweden, or maybe it's Eden, wants to give me something noble. Hansel and Gretel will put my face on a gold medal and broadcast the ceremony global. Melanie, I finally got it. I've been picked for the 2020 Nobel Peace Prize. I guess they realized I was nobility. I want to go to Stockholm to accept it. Wherever that is, it'll be the best Nobel Prize ever. And what took them so long? A Nobel Prize for this noble guy. Fly me there on Air Force One, 'cause everyone knows I won. Hey, I'll call up Obama and that skinny Dalai Lama and rub my Nobel Prize in their faces. And I'll send an open letter to that little urchin Greta and tell her to stop being so graceless. And F you Mandela and up yours Malala, because I did this all on my own. I'm better than Obama 'cause I won it in my pajamas. So give me a big golden throne. A Nobel Prize for this noble guy. Fly me there on Air Force One, 'cause everyone knows I won. But that sneaky bastard Pence, sparing no expense, hijacked my plane and jailed me on this rock. So it's my internment due to the 25th Amendment, and all I can do is squawk. Pence took Air Force One and now he's having all the fun, and I'm a broken man in defeat. So here I sit in jail and no one to pay my bail. And geez, they won't even let me tweet. A Nobel Prize, where are those noble guys? I came here on my big, beautiful plane. But there's no one to see my big, beautiful brain. A stable genius with a big, beautiful brain. That's it.
Wow, way back in the 20s. Yeah. You had it all the way back
Back
then.
then.
So, Mike, what about democracy? Let's not mince words.
So we don't have a democracy, we have a kakistocracy, which is government by the least competent people.
I like it.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's all I'll say about that. So the second one I wrote this week, it's called The Reenactment. We assemble at dawn with all of our gear, the weapons, flags, and rope. Reenactment starts with the leader's speech. He challenges us, raises our hopes. He used to lead our Confederacy when we threw out the Constitution. And now, and tried to overturn, let's try that. He used to lead our democracy when we threw out the Constitution and tried to overturn the government, but now he's out for retribution. He sends us off on our mission to charge the enemy's lines and break through and take control and bash some heads. Who cares about crime? We're going into battle on Reenactment Day, breaking through the lines and busting heads along the way. We push aside the ghosts of cops, no bones to break today. and climb through empty windows, the glass long gone away. Only echoes in the hallways, gray cobwebs hanging down, and all offices vacant and no meetings to be found. They used to call us rioters, we became hostages in their jails. Now we're the J6 patriots, our republic finally failed. We're going into battle on reenactment day, and now it's time to celebrate, and no more election days. So many years have passed, we keep the victory alive. Our reenactment in the ruins, and so our overlords can thrive. No need for the Insurrection Act, it's all come to fruition. Our republic has been shattered, and that was our final mission. We're the J6 heroes, the plutocrats say we are, and we keep them in charge, and they let us be the stars. We went into battle, and now it's reenactment day. Our republicans long overthrown, and all is in disarray. We went into battle, now it's reenactment day. Our republicans long overthrown, and all is in disarray. We're the J6 heroes, and happy reenactment day.
Excellent. The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
Thank you,
Mike.
Mike, for all you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to stop my recording right now. Boom.
Okay.
Let's go to Israel. Yeah, she is. Hi, we lost you. How you
I
doing?
was hiding in the corner.
We wish we all were.
Yeah, but we can't
No.
anymore. We've been hiding too long. You have dual citizenship,
Yes.
and are you free? Well, no, you got to answer.
You want to go for a third one? A third country?
My husband's Canadian.
Okay,
All right.
yeah,
So
they're pretty good.
Uh,
And
my daughters have, we would travel 4 people, 10 passports.
Wow.
whoa,
Because
that's
your daughters are both have dual citizenship too? Canadian and American?
Canadian, American, and Israeli.
And Israeli.
Wow.
Wow.
I would like to commend the Revere Elections Commission. They emailed me access to an online ballot. 5 minutes, done, finished, filled in, accepted, no problems, no nothing.
Wow.
I don't know whether it's all of Massachusetts or specifically Revere, but it's fantastic.
That's great.
yeah, hard to tell.
Awesome.
I don't
And
know.
with all the talk about election difficulties and the registration, and I was worried.
Sure.
But we are worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you already voted for
Yeah.
something?
Outstanding.
The
Trump hates that.
the municipal I registered. I have to renew the registration every year,
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
and it's according to my last address in the States.
I guess
Right,
we have to too every year.
Yeah. Or confirm it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
Well, God bless
problems.
you.
That's good news. Of course, it's Massachusetts, so,
It's probably the bluest state.
or certainly one.
So we can sit here, and we're kind of protected all around.
Yeah, a little bit of a bubble here.
You're not so much.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll let you off the hook. Thank you.
Stephen, you asked if we're free. I'm not free, but I'm reasonably priced.
No, you're cheap.
I'm cheap.
You're discounted.
Okay.
Where are we going now?
We're going to back to back.
Yay.
I love Storm's hat.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's great.
Getting ready.
Here they are.
Do they have sound?
They're still muted, but Betty unmutes at the last moment.
I think it's holding
She's got it. She's got the drill.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
hope you're both well.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, we're
Excellent.
gonna do something by Billy Joel.
We didn't fight the fire. We didn't start the fire. I bet.
All right. Anyway, we
you-
didn't play to them yet.
Yeah, it's Andy.
Well, this time we're waiting.
Andy and Betty, back to back.
Oh, it's about time.
Ah,
Friday night I crashed a party. Saturday I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and crashed me out again. I was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone. And we all enjoyed the weekend for a change. I was trying to do the combat zone. I walked to Bedford style. I even rode my motorcycle in the rain. And you told me not to drive, but I made it home alive. That you said that only proved that I'm insane. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights, don't try to save me. You may be wrong, for all I know you may be right. Mary been, but how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes until you smiled. You were lonely for a man. I said take me as I am, 'cause you might enjoy some madness for a while. When I think of all the years you tried to find someone to satisfy you, I might be as crazy as you seem. And it's all because of you, and it's all the way it's true. But you wouldn't have it any other way. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. Don't like to fight, don't try to change me. You may be wrong, but all I know you may be right. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. Too late to fight, too late to change me. You may be wrong, but all I know you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. just put that together this afternoon.
That's great.
I know nobody wants to talk about this, but are you free? Do you feel as if you're free?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I got my eyesight back. I don't care. I got my vision back. I feel blessed.
Well, all right. What about you, Betty?
Yeah, I feel free. I'm free
Okay.
to do anything I want to do.
You know what? These are my last years. I'm just going to enjoy them. If I get 3 more good ones left, I'm going to be lucky.
Well, good for you. Good for you both.
All right.
I wish I felt
Something
like
by the Everly Brothers.
Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We've both been sound asleep. There's a little beat. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mom? What are we gonna tell your friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up little Susie, wake up little Susie. But I told your mama that we'd be home by 10. And Susie baby looks like we used again. Wake up little Susie, wake up little Susie, we gotta go home. Wake up little Susie, wake up. Wake up little Susie, wake up. When movie was so hot, didn't have much of a plot. Fell asleep by use of coke, reputation shop. Wake up little Susie, wake up little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your papa? What are we gonna tell your friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up little Susie, wake up little Susie. Wake up little Susie, wake up. Wake up little Susie, wake up.
Roots rockers. Down to the roots. They rock. Oh, Mr. Maynard,
Oh, yes.
what do you think
What do I think?
about being free?
Well, I think that I am privileged to be as free as I am.
In
And
what
I
way?
am
Because you're what?
because I'm white and I'm male and I'm
Yeah.
old.
Ah,
You know, not old, but you know, because if I was a little bit older, I would be a little less free, I think. But yeah, you know, I have a lot of privilege to be able to kind of do what I want at the moment, and
yeah, we were all here. We were all born into privilege.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Let you get back to your music.
And we have
Tom Maynard.
Thank you. So I want to call out. Thank you, thank you. I want to call out. We lost to me, a very important musical figure this week. Bob Franke passed away tragically. If you don't know Bob Franke, you should look him up. His music is awesome. He's been a part of the musical community, certainly around the country. He's taught songwriting classes. He was one of the founders of the the music camp out on the West Coast. Was that in Portland or I forget? But he was also a founder of the Summer Acoustic Music Week. So feeling his loss keenly, and I thought I would do a couple of his songs as opposed to, well, I mean, there's probably freedom aspects to his songs too, but here are a couple Bob Franke songs. Death took the husband of a neighbor of mine on a highway with a drunk at the wheel. She told me, keep your clean hands off the laundry he left, and don't tell me you know how I feel. She had a tape that he'd sent her from a Holiday Inn, and she never played it much in the day. But when I heard him say he loved her through the window at night, I just stayed the hell away. There's a hole in the middle of the prettiest life, so the lawyers and the prophets say. Not your father, nor your mother, nor your lover's gonna ever make it go away. And there's too much darkness in an endless night to be afraid of the way we feel. Let's be kind to each other, not forever, but for real. My father never put his parachute on in the Pacific back in World War II. He said he'd rather go down in familiar flames than get lost in that endless blue. And some of that blue got into my eyes, and we never stopped fighting that war until I first understood about endlessness, and I loved him like never before. There's a hole in the middle of the prettiest life, so the lawyers and the prophets say. Not your father, nor your mother, nor your lover's gonna ever make it go away. And there's too much darkness in an endless night to be afraid of the way we feel. Let's be kind to each other, not forever, but for real. It's lucky that my daughter got her mother's nose and just a little of her father's eyes. And we've got just enough love that when the longing takes me, well, it takes me by surprise. And I remember that longing from my highway days, though I never could give it a name. It's lucky I discovered in the nick of time that the woman and the child are to blame for the hole in the middle of a pretty good life. I only face it 'cause it's here to stay. Not my father, nor my mother, nor my daughter, nor my lover, nor the highway made it go away. And there's too much darkness in an endless night to be ashamed of the way I feel. I'll be kind to my loved ones, not forever, but for real. Some say God is a lover, some say it's an endless void. Some say both, and some say she's angry, and some say just annoyed. But if God felt a hammer in the palm of his hand, then God knows the way we feel. And love lasts forever, forever and for real. Love lasts forever.
Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
So Tom, thank you for that song. Thank you for doing that song.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. Thank you.
Oh, you've got to look up Bob's music.
Yeah,
we want to make sure it lasts forever.
Yeah.
Just like that song. So this next one is called Hard Love. I remember growing up like it was only yesterday. Mom and Daddy tried their best to guide me on their way, but the hard times and the liquor drove the easy love away, and the only love I knew about was hard love. It was hard love every hour of the day, when Christmas to my birthday was a million years away, and the fear that came between them drove the tears into my play. There was love in Daddy's house, but it was hard love. Now I recall the gentle courtesy you gave me as I tried to dissemble in politeness all the love I felt inside. For every song of laughter was another song that cried, This ain't no easy weekend. This is hard love. It was hard love every step of the way. Hard to be so close to you, so hard to turn away. When all the stars and sentimental songs dissolved today, there was nothing left to sing about but hard love. So I loved you for your courage and your gentle sense of shame. I loved you for your laughter and your language and your name. And I knew it was impossible, but I loved you just the same. Though the only love I gave to you was hard love. It was hard love. It was hard on you, I know, when the only love I gave to you was love I couldn't show. You forgave the heart that loved you as your lover turned to go, leaving nothing but the memory of hard love. So I'm standing in this phone booth with $1 and a dime, wondering what to say to you to ease your troubled mind. For the Lord's cross might redeem us, but our own just wastes our time. And to tell the two apart is always hard love. So you tell me that I love you, so I tell you that I love you, even though I'm far away. I'll tell you how you change me as we live from day to day. How you help me to accept myself, and I won't forget to say, love is never wasted even when it's hard love. Yes, it's hard love, but it's love just the same. Not the stuff of fantasy, but more than just a game, and the only kind of miracle that's worthy of the name. For the love that heals our lives is mostly hard love.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And thank you, Tom.
Yeah. Great songs, and we will definitely look into Bob
Yeah,
Frankie,
we'll find out about
because
that.
we hadn't heard either of those songs.
No.
So,
Thank you for
we
sharing
have
them.
opened our minds.
Yep. What happened with Bob? You said tragically. Was it?
Yeah, so Bob and his wife Joan had just moved to Guatemala. They were leaving the country. And they'd been there for a month, maybe 2 months. And this past week, Bob was crossing the street and was hit by a speeding motorcycle. It broke his hip. I think he had some other broken bones as well, but he went into surgery. and had successful surgery, came out of surgery, and then had a heart attack in the ICU,
Oh, geez.
and then a second heart attack, which took him down. So,
Oh,
yeah.
horrible. Oh, and his poor wife. My God.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of a how much they'd plugged into the community there at this point, but I can't help but feel that she's feeling pretty alone down there.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh, my. That is tragic.
Oof.
Oh, well, thank you for telling us. But, that's a terrible story.
Tom Maynard.
Yeah, Tom Maynard.
And of course, second guessing the move, no doubt.
Oh, I know what I wanted to ask. Why did they leave the country?
Why do you think they left the country?
The same reason we would. Yeah. Okay.
The same reason we might be considering it ourselves.
Haven't you always wanted to live in Guatemala?
No.
Really? Oh, man.
I have a friend that moved to Guatemala, and this same kind of thing happened with him. He died in Guatemala, and they were really good friends. They'd lived in Maui, and then they wanted to stretch their Social Security money. They wanted to live in a third world country where their funds would last longer and live a simpler life. And they got down there. He didn't have that kind of an accident, but he died down in Guatemala from an illness. And she ended up, even though they were a bit more integrated in the community down there, they had been there longer. She came back. She actually spent my birthday with me here on Maui and integrated back into her Maui family again, got stronger, and went back to live the rest of her life in Guatemala. Just interesting connection there.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. Thank you, Gail. Are we moving on to Jimmy Town?
Jimmy Town.
Jimmy wrote a little novelette for us here. He says, "If the weather is foul, I'll be here. If the weather is good, I'll be marching. Only take Parker out in foul weather if necessary." Skeptics be like, "What? Democracy isn't necessary in foul weather?" And Jimmy, are you free? Do you feel free?
Absolutely. I would be free if I was in chains. I would be free if I was in a cell.
Yes, good. That kind of freedom. I respect that. Anyway, please welcome back Mr. James. What's his name?
Lunsford.
Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy.
Jimmy Lee.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you all very much. Yeah. And I think we're a democracy, and I think we're a republic, and I think we're in strange new times and figuring it out as we go. And I have a new friend. Her name is Aline, and I bet she's an octogenarian. Aline is the protagonist in the story I shared earlier, and an amazing person. And I'll be reaching out to her again just to share that love back. I've played both of these songs for you recently. This one I probably played last time I was here. I don't remember for sure, but I think I did. It's very recent that I've played it for you. But my mom's birthday is Tuesday, so we get to hear her song again. And then the other song I'll play for you is called 196 Nations, and it mentions kings and presidents, and I thought it would be an apropos song for today. And I'd like to dedicate both of these songs to my new friend Aline. She is unaware of that, but unaware that I'm dedicating them to her. Mama's dreams were ordinary. She didn't write 'em in a diary. She didn't wear 'em on her sleeve for the world to see. She didn't think they're extraordinary, only what came naturally. Mama's dreams were of her and me. She didn't come from means or plenty, slept in a bed that was a hand-me-down, that never felt big city fear in her small town. She never felt her heart empty, she always seemed to know the truth. Mama dreamed of us in her youth. Mama's dreams were rooted in something beyond fantasy. Mama's dreams are what made me me. And if I've ever done one thing right, I didn't do it by luck or might. Mama's dreams made a man out of me. Mama never would take for granted what so many other mamas do. A moment with her boy is her dream come true. And every dream that I have planted is rooted in the heart of one. Mama, I'm proud to be your son. Mama's dreams were rooted in something beyond fantasy. Mama's dreams are what made me me. And if I've ever done one thing right, I didn't do it by luck or might. Mama's dreams made a man out of me. Mama's dreams were rooted in something beyond fantasy. Mama's dreams are what made me me. And if I've ever done one thing right, I didn't do it by luck or might. Mama's dreams made a man out of me. Mama's dreams made a man out of me.
All right, Jimmy.
Beautiful, Jimmy.
Good job, Jimmy. Yay.
And Sally was a lovely lady.
What's that?
He was just saying you're a beautiful guy and it was a beautiful song, and I said, and Sally was a beautiful lady.
She had.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Indeed. Indeed. For the sake of conversation, 196 nations, let's say, have an obligation to each other now, to be like we teach our children, be kind, respectful, and willing to blow into the wind to help each other out. What would kings and presidents think of the planet's residents doing without precedence? What should have been done by now, finding ways and common grounds to coexist without the sounds of thunder in the cloud, the skies of hopes and vows. For the sake of conversation, 196 nations, let's say, believe conservation is worth the effort now. Stop killing whales and elephants for the sake of opulence and define their relevance by redefining ours now. Well, let's talk about the weather. Will we ever get it together and leave the earth better off in the way we found it? 'Cause right now it ain't looking good. In this neck of the woods, you don't have to hug a tree to wrap your arms around it. And 196 nations had a single revelation. 196 nations did agree that for the sake of every nation, 196 nations agreed to agree and to not agree to disagree. For the sake of conversation, 196 nations, let's say make a reservation for 196 guests at the table of the hungry. For the power and the money, let them drink until they're funny and then feed them this. You are living on a planet where you've taken it for granted that whatever seeds you've planted yield progress and revenue. But the problem with that thinking, even as you sit here drinking, is the planet's really shrinking, and it is for you too. There's a point of no return where we'll see this planet burn itself into an urn that can't be lived in. So when you lie in your deathbed, will you have a clear head, or of your children ask instead to be forgiven? And 196 nations had a single revelation. 196 nations did agree that for the sake of every nation, 196 nations agreed to agree and to not agree to disagree. For the sake of every nation, 196 nations agreed to agree and to not agree to disagree.
Good job, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Jimmy Johnson, I don't. He's the man.
Got a lot to say, and he says it's so great.
Yes, he is.
Thank you very much.
And full of love.
He is full of love.
Yeah.
And what a sweet story about making his new friend under unfortunate circumstances. But
You know, I struggle to think of, I know there's been probably plenty, that kind of love shown to me in that way, or in any way. I mean, that's just amazing and deeply moving. Very, very grateful.
it is. It is.
Yeah. Your mother gave that to you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
All right. Moving right along. And Neil Dale is next. And Jimmy, of course, is, very ecologically aware. He kisses whales.
Right.
Did you know that about him, Neil?
No, I don't think I ever knew anyone that kissed a whale.
Well, there's a photograph of him.
Did he kiss you back?
It came out of the water and kissed him.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a video. Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I
pretty
believe it.
impressive.
I believe it. I believe that Jimmy's the kind of person that a whale would kiss. Absolutely.
Yeah. And Neil,
They know these things.
You were out marching today, and
Yeah.
and singing too. Where
I got a
was that?
chance. That's right. I was up at Lowell.
Good.
It was a good boarding house park. I'd never played on that stage before, actually, and it was like 300 or 400 people. It was good. There got to be more, and there was more up on the road, but it was a good audience, and they sang along. I made them, and they did, and they did them good.
Nice. Yay, good for you. Awesome.
All right, let's hear it for Neil Dale.
So I got this song. I got two questions about it, which you can respond to or react to as you wish. One is it too much? And the second question is it time? It's a Christmas song, and I just want to know if I should wait until after Thanksgiving. So this is called, it does have a name, How T. Rump Stole Christmas, or follow the money. Oh, the MAGA sleigh, it runs on gas as it rockets from the pole. Sucks up every toy and gift, sucks up every toy and gift, fills your stocking full of coal. Oh, they clawed back Santa's funding, and they furloughed all his staff. And all through Santa's workshop, there echoes not a laugh. The gnomes, they had no papers. Some elves were trans or gay. And icemen with black masks and guns, oh, they carried them away. Oh, the MAGA sleigh, it runs on gas as it rockets from the pole. Sucks up every toy and gift, fills your stocking full of coal. Pete Hegseth is bellied to the bar. He's getting pretty tight, but his nose is glowing shiny red. He's gonna lead that sleigh tonight. On Bondi, on Bobert, on Loomer and Mace, on Levitt and Gnome with her liver-lipped face, on Gabbard, on Homan, on Miller, on Vote, and on beady-eyed Patel. Oh, they've stolen Santa's sleigh tonight, and they're headed straight to hell. Oh, the MAGA sleigh, it runs on gas as it rockets from the pole. Sucks up every toy and gift, fills your stocking full of coal. T-Rump sits in the driver's seat with his long red tie. His golfing pants are ice cream white, stretched across his beefy thighs. He loves to spread his big T-Rump across a weary world. And with his buddy Epstein, he loves those little girls. Oh, the MAGA sleigh, it runs on gas as it rockets from the pole. Sucks up every toy and gift, fills your stocking full of coal. Well, it hovers over every house as it hoovers up the toys and all the Christmas goodies for the little girls and boys. It all gets turned to Bitcoin, held by the UAE, and they sell out all their oil for in a country club for free. Oh, gas and oil own this guy, they're financing his sleigh, and renewables for Christmas is the one thing he can't say. Oh, the MAGA sleigh runs on gas as it rockets from the pole. Sucks up every toy and gift, fills your stocking full of coal.
Well
done,
Merry
Neil.
Christmas.
My only criticism is that the song is too subtle.
You got Well, I can handle that one, Val.
It was funny and serious. Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
it was great.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Good to hear.
I meant that as a compliment.
Thank you, Val. I realize. Thank you. That's good. Okay. Well, I appreciate the reaction. That's great. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Thank
What
you.
else you got?
I have to be able to hear myself. I'm amazed I actually did that without being able to hear myself. Cool.
Oh. Yeah.
It's called Didn't Mama Tell Me? Tell You. kind of like 180 degrees. If you want your Mama Earth to smile, tell her that you care. Say you know she cares for you, and you know she's there. Even when it keeps on snowing, or when the skies are gray. Thank her for the air you breathe and the food you ate today. Didn't Mama tell you she is always there? Didn't Mama place this planet in your care? Swimming in the water or singing in the trees? Didn't Mama give you these? If you want your Mama to be happy, look around each day. You know you'll always see her working you some peculiar way. Maybe you will hear her singing between the rose and bee, between the robin and the worm, between you and me. Didn't Mama tell you she is always there? Didn't Mama place this planet in your care? Swimming in the water or singing in the trees? Didn't Mama give you these? Maybe if you thank your Mama each day and every night, she just might find a place for you and tell you it's alright. Who knows if you hear her talking deep inside of you? She just might tell you where it hurts and what you need to do. Didn't Mama tell you she is always there? Didn't Mama place this planet in your care? Swimming in the water or singing in the trees? Didn't Mama give you these? Didn't Mama give you these?
Outstanding.
Great
To wash the
Neil.
taste of the other one out of my mouth.
Yeah, he loves our mother.
Does.
Yeah,
And he works on her behalf.
yes, he does. Never endingly.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he just never gives up, and
Got to admire him.
you do. Yeah. Because I guess that's Gaia when she was younger.
Wow, that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah,
And
she's a beautiful woman.
And Gay is up
My
there.
high school graduation picture.
Ah,
Very beautiful.
sweet.
I don't want anyone seeing mine. That's great, Gaia.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
it is, yeah. Yeah, not sharing mine either.
So, you ready to go? Gaia?
You did.
Oh, am I next?
You are.
Yes, you are.
Once
Yeah,
we
I'm
talk about
sorry,
my
I haven't been.
Yes.
I've been remiss in warning people what's coming up.
He just was overcome by my picture, but that's because it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
that
it.
Look at those
Um,
eyes.
yeah, thanks. Okay, so introduce me and I shall sing for you. Or did
Okay,
you? Or did
my
you?
pleasure to introduce Gaia Best.
The heat is getting to me. I'll just say the heat is getting to me. It's yeah. Okay. You gonna ask me a question, Stephen?
What?
I muted you. Now you're unmuted.
Okay, thank you. Um,
You have a question for me?
yeah, do you feel free?
Thank you for asking.
Mm.
Um, I like this question. First, you started by asking about are we having a democracy, and then it changed over to do you feel free or are you free?
Yeah.
Because they're two very different questions for me, and I felt like I wanted to address both of them.
Okay, good.
Okay, so my first with democracy is we do have a democracy, and if you want to experience it, you'll need to go to Switzerland.
I like it. Okay.
Okay. Freedom. The other question about freedom for me is, you're going to not be surprised by this answer. It's my internal world. I'm free when I'm free in my own mind, in my own spirit, in my own, experience. That's where my freedom comes from, not from anything outside.
Got it.
Okay.
Well
Yeah,
said.
that's good advice too. Should all be like that. I think, not that anyone asked me, um, that
I would ask you
you're
what's going
free
on.
as long as you don't step out of line.
The man comes and makes you for that's that song. Step
That's
out
right.
of line, the man comes and I
Yep.
get it. I got it.
All right.
Um, my friend's husband, my best friend, Priya, her husband's leading the rallies today on Maui for No King's Day.
Nice.
He
Wow.
organized everything and put it together, and it'll because it's so early in the day here, it's not even 1:30 in the afternoon. It'll happen in the next couple hours. People are already gathering, hundreds here on the island, so that's a good thing.
Nice.
And I'm gonna sing you a couple songs.
Okay. Give it up for Gaia Best.
Which we already did.
Oh, we already did that.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
but it's okay to do it
Give
again.
us some more.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I could use the extra right now. So I'm in the mood to sing about moms and mothers and mothering along this line because in the last couple of days, 2 days ago, my mother, who's 97 years old, took a really bad fall, and she fell down all the steps, cement steps outside of her home. They're tough steps to fall. I know those steps well. I lived in that house when I went to high school, which is my high school picture here. So interestingly enough, she always, when she goes outside at 97, she carries her landline, one of her phones, in a pocket when she goes out, just in case she needs to call. My intuition, I was out watering my plants on the lanai, and my intuition said, go call your mother right now. Go call your mother right now, just as loud as a voice in my head. And I went, wow, can I finish watering my plants here? Because it's kind of a hassle to go back and forth for me. I have mobility issues. And it was like, call her now. So I went and I picked up the phone. I called her, and she had just taken the fall. And the phone rang in her pocket, and it was me. And she said, I just fell down the stairs. Call Rich, call Rich. That's her next door neighbor to help her. And I said, Mom, I don't have Rich's number. Let me call 911. No, call Rita. That's my sister that lives there. And so, long story short, 911 ambulance in the hospital. My poor little mother, who doesn't even weigh 100 pounds at 97, who lives independently, was, they stapled her head back together. She said she's wrapped up she's got a good sense of humor. She's wrapped up like a mummy for Halloween, all the bandages from all the bleeding everywhere, arms, legs, everything. But listen to this. It's like a miracle. She has no fractures, head injuries, nothing. And she went straight home from the ER after hours of being tested to her own home. And she's back there now and she's doing well. So
That's what
I was in a Zoom when it happened. A lot of people were praying for her, and I believe in the power of prayer. I just do. You don't have to, it's fine. But I do. And I'm telling you, to be the one to get the message, call your mom right now. You know, I just feel so honored and blessed. I'm like Jimmy. I'm in love with my mother. I just love my mother so much. So I'm going to do some songs that have mothers in them. This is okay. I just typed in the word mom or whatever into my own song list and a whole bunch of them came up. So I'm going to just sing. I'm going to start with this one because it's really upbeat and happy. Here we go. Doobie Brothers. Hey, they live over here on Maui, just saying. Don't you feel it growing day by day? People, get ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, we gotta let the music play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. Oh, now, mama, going on for a while. Whoa, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Well, I know you know better everything I say. Meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. Oh, we're gonna dance our blues away. And if I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing you can't do or say. Feeling good, feeling fine. Oh, baby, let the music play. Whoa, listen to the music. Thank you. Whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. And the crowd is growing bigger, listening for the happy sounds, and I got to let them fly. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Ah. Doobie Brothers.
Nice. I wonder who wrote that. Did Michael McDonald write that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I like him a
No.
lot.
Yeah, me too. He lives here now too. Back
Wow.
then the bass player was here, but now they're both here.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Now the next one is gonna kind of shock you. So it's just showed up under the heading of mothers, and I thought, what is this? Because it doesn't have a name on it. And then I opened it up. I'm going to reopen it as soon as I put my finger on it. That was my mail lady saying, "You've got a package" at my door. That's why I said thank you. Um, mm, I'm not finding it. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay, sorry, but I'm about to shock you. Forget about all the mothers. Do you know who Michael Peter Smith is? Here comes one of his. I'm gonna read it. I could learn to. I just felt like we needed lightening up or something. I don't know. This is just me. I could learn to understand Swahili by myself. I could even teach it to my good dog Ralph. I could learn to read you every book upon the shelf. I could learn to tell your fortune like the oracle of Delphi. I could learn to tell you every flower by its color. I could learn to swim as fast as Johnny Meiswiller, that guy. But I couldn't ever learn to get along without you. Don't you run away from me. I sure dig sex. Ah, you can get love from your papa or your mama. You can get warm from a Turkish or a sauna. You can get hot from tortillas or lasagna. But you get all three when you make it with me. I really must confess it gets me in the solar plexus when I think about the differences there are between the sexes. Peanut butter sandwiches are really neat, but when you get right down to it, you cannot compete with good old SEE XX is. Camper than Batman, bigger than Texas. You're concave and I'm convex. Welcome to the world of sex. Ah, do I love you? Is the Pope Catholic? Do I need you? Is a rubber band elastic? Do I want you? Is the atom bomb drastic? Let's us be heterosexually entwined. We'd fit like a tailored suit, dear. I dig you more than I dig root beer. Green, giant peas need a big green pod. I spend a lot of time kneading your bod. And walking around through fields of clover, can't we lie down and talk things over? You never know what's coming off next, do you, in the wonderful world of sex? Michael Peter Smith.
Delightful.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I typed in the word mama, and because the word mama is in here, it came up too.
Very, very good.
That's great.
Great good.
Thank you,
Little
Katie.
comic relief for the day.
Well,
Yeah,
appreciated that.
sure. I was always a very libidinous person. How about you?
Libidinous, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna decline answering and mute and go. I'm gonna mute and go get my package at the door.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
be back.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks
Gaia.
again, Gaia. Val is next, and then Steve, and then you, Kathy, and then Storm.
Here we go with that.
There he is. How you doing? How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good.
I'm grateful for what Gaia said because I believe that I'm as free as I choose to be. But like Tom, that song Hard Love hit me because love through my entire life has been something that's been hard won.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story I have never told anyone, so I take it as a compliment for this group. In about the year 2000, I was on a long drive. It was close to 100 miles. And I spent most of that drive actively figuring out how to kill my wife's former husband, who was causing so much pain to the people that I love, that I had decided that I would do that, drive myself down to the police station, turn myself in, and accept whatever punishment was
There you go.
done, to remove pain from my family. How did I decide not to do that? I know why I decided that I would plan that, but I think I decided not to do that because there's different levels of pain, and the pain that I would have cost my family doing that would have been higher than the pain that they were living with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Was I free? In some respects, I felt I wasn't.
Yeah, well, you imprisoned yourself for a while.
But freedom, I think if we take freedom as a subject, freedom for every person is a bell curve. I was born on the right side of the bell curve. We were poor. In fact, for most of my early growing up, we were living at the poverty level. But I had what I needed. I could have the fun I wanted to have. I was well cared for. But there are people that I know, babies, that are born on the far left side of the bell curve for no other reason that they were born in Rochester's poverty crescent.
Yeah.
And they have stuff that I will never have to deal with from the second they came out of their mother's womb. What is freedom?
Well,
The way I define it is that I am free because I know what's at the core of my life, and I'm free in part because of my passion that freedom could be afforded to as many people as is possible. And so I'll wait for the intro, but the first song I'm going to sing is one I've sung before, but it is an absolute description of how I choose to live my life, and I think because I've lived it that way, I'm free.
And yeah, that's kind of what Jimmy was saying too. You know, you could be free in a jail cell. Lots of people have been.
Right.
you know,
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. But Che Guevara said that when one of us is not free, none of us are free.
That's right.
And that's
And I'll also say that as far as the government goes, I have for years, even as a kid, whose hero was Martin Luther King Jr., but I had to hide that because of my parents' hatred for him.
Really?
I have been proud to live in a country that for the most of my lifetime has at least made attempts to recognize and change the injustices that our country created.
Good.
Since it was founded.
Yeah.
I now feel grief because the attempt is being intentionally made and has been since Ronald Reagan's administration. The attempt has been made to erase all of that awareness and all of those attempts. So I have to say right now, when I think of my country, I'm going to pull a line out of a play that was written by children for children, and the line is, I feel like a butterfly that has lived to see all the flowers die.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is how deep my grief is for this country. But it drives me into what I'm going to play. So there you go. That's my response, Steve.
Ladies and germs, it's Val Fowler.
I've given myself to flights of fancy to see what's around the next bend. I've given myself to things that are broken to put them together again. I've given up hope and I've given my best. It all depends on the day. I've given up so many things I have wanted, and still the sun rises each day. Some measure life by their losses and gains. For them there is never enough. I measure life by the hearts I have known, for I've given myself to love. I've given the money I have in my pocket to someone in obvious need. I've given myself to the kindness of strangers, and I've given thanks for good deeds. I've given comfort, I've given solace, I've given a hand to a friend. I've given myself to the things I believe, though sometimes I don't know to what end. Some measure life by their losses and gains. For them there's never enough. I measure life by the hearts I have known, for I've given myself to love. Some people say that they have no regrets, and life is a roll of the dice. I say if you live life paying attention, you'll see that each choice has its price. I've given some people more than they've bargained, and others still cause for concern. I've given myself to the fire of passion, and I have been willingly burned. And just when you think that the story is over and all that remains is goodbye, there is one thing of which you can be certain. I'll always give love one more try. Some measure life by their losses and gains. For them there is never enough. I measure life by the hearts I have known, for I've given myself to love.
Wow.
Great.
That was nice, Val.
And
Where
I
did,
think
where did that?
I think that's one reason that I can call myself free.
And
And
who wrote that song?
that's Joe Jenks.
Oh,
Wow.
well, he's great. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you
I
for
had
putting
the
that.
privilege of hosting Joe Jenks and his party partner Katie Blair in my house the night after the Turtle Hill Festival.
Oh, how
Nice.
He and I sat up until 4:30 in the morning talking.
I love it.
wow.
We had a wonderful time at breakfast and then back at the house on Sunday, and then they went on the road and yep.
Cool.
So,
Very cool.
but when I heard that last verse of that, when I heard the whole song, but when I heard that last verse of the song and the last line, he helped me realize writing that song that that's been something people have responded to me in ways that I've kind of pushed aside until that line, because I believe I have lived my life doing my best to always give love one more try.
Cool. Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
So that's all I can say.
That's enough.
Well said.
Yeah, it's healthy for people to disagree, and you and I may disagree on certain facts, but I
Yeah.
agree with you about love.
But our hearts are in the same place,
That's
Stephen.
right.
And the ins and outs of the political definition of democracy and a republic are irrelevant compared
Yes.
to what we are all trying to fight for.
Right.
Although I really do think that I really do believe that what we're seeing right now is the coming to power of 50 years of pent-up anger about the advances that our society has made by people who for 50 years have been thinking that those advances have cost them something.
Yeah.
And they, especially our president, are going to get back at us who have worked so hard for those advances.
Well,
And
it works from both the left and the right too, because I
right,
think that the worst mistake the left ever made when the troops got back from Vietnam and got off the boat, they spit on them and called them baby killers.
right.
And those people went home and closed their doors, and the left went home and closed their doors, and they haven't spoken since.
That's right. That's right. And I had friends who were spat upon. But I think we have to have the hope that what we're doing in settings like this, what people do in churches and synagogues and mosques, has a power that we need to always keep nurturing and hoping. And I do believe that love ultimately wins. And I look at the stretch of history and people like Donald Trump, their end has never been good.
Like
Ever.
Adolf Hitler. Yeah.
Ever. Their end has never been good. Going back as far as Caesar, their end has never been good. I hope their end comes in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I'll do everything to make sure it happens. So
Good.
I'm going to sing a song I sang this afternoon earlier, and I'm doing it in part because when I sang it in partly in honor of Gaia, and you don't need to hear the story, but I sang it for her. But I blew it, so I'm going to try.
I want to hear the story.
I want to try and redeem myself. So here we go. This is one of my medleys. One of the things I do is medleys. I think I've done a couple of them. I don't think I've done this one here. I have to say this is one of my favorites and expresses how I feel about the damage it does when people on any side of any equation choose violence as the way of solving problems. These two songs contrast, but you'll see the meaning of it. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale song I could sing for you, I'd sing a song sure to make you smile. If I had a day that I could give for you, no, if I had a song I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you smile. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. When I was a young man, I carried my pack. I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and gave me a gun and sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amid all the cheers, flag waving and cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day when the blood stained the sand and the water. In that place of hell they call Suvla Bay, we were butchered like lambs to the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was ready, he primed himself well. He rained us with bullets, he showered us with shell, and in 5 minutes flat we were blown off to hell. They nearly blew us back home to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury the slain. We buried ours, the Turks buried theirs, then it started all over again. Well, they collected the wounded, the crippled, the lame, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. The armless, the legless, the blind, the insane. Shipped us back to Australia. And when I look down where my legs used to be, look down where my legs used to be, I thanked Christ there was no one there waiting for me to grieve and to mourn and to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. Nobody cheered, They just stood there and stared, and they turned all their faces away. So now, every April, I sit on my porch, watch the parade pass before me. I see proud, see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing their dreams and past glory. The old men march slowly, bones tired, stiff and sore, the weary old heroes of a forgotten war, and the young people ask, what are they marching for? I ask myself the same question, and the band plays waltzing Matilda. The old men still answer the call, and year after year, their numbers are fewer. One day no one will march there at all. And for plenty more years, that's been true. If I had a gift I could give to you, I'd want to tell a tale that's sure to make you smile. If I had a dream I could give to you, my dream would be for sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me smile. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, ooh, come a waltzing Matilda with me. And their ghosts may be heard as they march by the billabong. Ooh, come a waltzing Matilda with me.
A good choice, man.
Wow.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, war song. Yeah, that's Val Powell.
Nice, Val. Thanks for sharing
Thank you,
all
my
of
friend.
that.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
We're going to go on to Steve now, and then it'll be a word from our sponsor. Then it'll be Storm. Then it'll be me. Then Cowboy. Then Neil Braverman.
Now, Cowboy wrote and said he's just here to listen.
I
but
bet we could talk him into
we
playing.
would love to hear him if he'd be willing. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So right now it's Stefano.
Stefano,
He's being Steve.
who
today.
writes, "The cry of freedom calls to us." And, so if we were free, why would all these freedom songs be out? And why would all these demonstrations be there?
Not everybody's free.
That's a rhetorical question, Steve. But
I figured. Well, in a sense, we each have a level of freedom. I mean, that surrounds us. I mean, it's there. However, I don't resent that. I appreciate it. However, from a nation's standpoint, And from the bigger picture, in my limited years on this earth, this is the second time I've attended a mass demonstration. I never did any other in all those troubled times we've had. And I did one in Old Saybrook. And I'm posting something in the chat. It's the song I wrote, and after the first demo on the No King demonstration on No King's Day, and I'm prepared now to do another one based upon what I've gotten from Old Saybrook and the people there. Good people. And just for the record, people love America. They don't hate America. They love America.
Right.
They're dear people.
Yes.
They're out trying to express themselves in the best way they can.
Yep.
And I tried to capture all the things that they said on their charts. And that's the video that I'm going to make. And I'm going to make it quick, too.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I would say that in the broader question, Stephen, that you asked, that, and like I say, in all my years, I am the most worried and concerned right now about what's happening in this country. And what even bothers me more than what's happening is the incredible misunderstanding of people out there who do not even see what's in front of their eyes.
Right.
And what's happening. And
Yep.
that is baffling to me. And like I say, my friend of 70 years and my brother, and it's just, I cannot get my handle on that. So what it says is, as you've suggested and Ron has suggested, we're gonna sing freedom songs, yes, and we need love, yes, but we better damn well do something. Period.
Yes.
Period.
That's right.
Because these other people, it'll be gone before they know it.
And it's bothered me for a long time that more people haven't done anything.
It's incredible. It's incredible. The forces in play, which have been going on for about 30 years now, the forces in play are weakening every aspect of our broader democracy. And another issue is that this democracy and freedom that we have is extremely tough. Well, why? Because we probably are the most diverse nation in the world. And with that incredible diversity becomes an incredible challenge. And it has to be met by good, well-wishing, well-minded people. And right now, we do not have that. Not in the judicial, many of them, not in the legislative, many of them, and not in the executive. And forget the fifth estate, the free press. It ain't free anymore.
No. And that was what Ben Franklin said. If he had to choose between democracy and a free press, he'd choose the free press.
Exactly.
Between voting and the free press.
So that's another reason that I love you guys. I love singer-songwriters. I love the fact that we do say what we feel.
Yeah.
We're not playing to a commercial audience. We're doing it for ourselves and for one another. And I thank you all for that. And I'm going to do a song I think I've done here before. It's Burden of Freedom. And
I don't think so.
Oh, well then, please give it up for Steve Azzaro.
thank you, guys. So this is the burden of freedom. I'll just read this. A legal, moral, and civic duty that requires vigilance, sacrifice, and consistent engagement. And I've taken the liberty of sending the chart and the recording of the song to a whole bunch of you there. So it should be in your email. If you want to print out the chart, you want to listen to it, fine. And I also sent you the American Dream out of many one, the narrative. If you can find a use for it, bless your heart. I think it might be useful. Burden of Freedom. Freedom is a precious gift, forged by our founders. We still need to be alert and vigilant, or it will vanish and be lost in the night. Guaranteed by our Constitution, our fundamental law, we must stand on guard and take care. Don't let it fade into the dark veil of the night. Can I choose my own way, or will they demand and control? Can I speak my truth without fear, or will they command and patrol? Can I worship in peace without being judged or condemned? Can I stand in protest without the fear of them? We want to walk and talk and play and pray and cherish our freedom every day. But you gotta be on guard, take care, don't let it vanish in the foreboding night. We won't falter or be silenced, we're not gonna be left behind. We'll break those golden chains with our Constitution as our guide and the rule of law. Together all our people will sing a mighty freedom song, justice, truth, and faith, 'cause united we are strong. Side by side we will play and pray and embrace our freedom every day. But be alert, be on guard, or it's gonna diminish in the still of the night. We won't be pawns of the royal rich, the corporations, or the politician. We'll defend our Constitution, not be silenced by oppression, and with courage and truth, protect our families and friends, and reject media lies, put corruption to an end. We're going to raise our voices, take our stand, not be silenced or suppressed. We'll own property and earn a living, and not be tax obsessed, and be protected by due process, not corrupted by money might. We'll choose our own destiny and defend freedom with all our might. We're gonna walk and talk, love and pray, and defend our freedom every day. We'll defend our Constitution, we're not turning back. We'll protect our Bill of Rights, we're never going back.
Wonderful anthem. Yeah, that says it all. It really does.
Love it every
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I've never been so troubled. I can't watch the news. I just can't watch
Yeah.
it. It just disgusts me.
Well, it's not the news for one thing. Most.
Well, yeah, exactly, exactly. It's what we're being pitched,
Yeah.
and I just can't do it. It's too depressing.
Yes.
Well, so with all of that going on, you might find yourself, as I do sometimes, wanting to go home. I may have done this before, wherever home is. Now, what I mean by home is where Mom and Dad were, where you were playing marbles, Stephen. You remember back then. And you remember, I want you to think about Mom and Dad, brother and sister, and that. How many of you are still living in the town that you actually grew up in? That you, a couple. Well, even for you that Neil and Cowboy that are living there, they say you can't go back to your hometown because it's a place and it's changed, and you can't go back in time, and you can't go. Well, I will submit to you that you can go back to that place, and you can go back in time, because when you do go back there, or even now, Neil, you walk on some of those streets, and there used to be a movie theater there, and now there's a coffee shop, and you see the movie theater, you see your friends that you went to the movie with, you all that comes back. So anyway, this song is called Find Yourself, comma, at Home. Get this thing right. Okay. Go on a trip to the heart of your hometown, walking where old memories still will be found. You'll find echoes of laughter, maybe tears, with every step you take back in the years of your hometown, a familiar place with revealing moments and reminders of grace. It's a journey with lots of stories to tell. The heart of your hometown knows you well. Heart of your hometown knows you well. It's a spiritual journey, healing self-discovery, seeking wisdom with mindful curiosity. Open your soul and open your mind. You might be surprised at what you find. You might be surprised at what you find. Well, those old friends there with a smile will say, ah, what brings you back on this special day? They're your people, and maybe it's true, that help shape the very image of you. Well, follow your calling, it's a mission to do. It's a pilgrim's path, oh, it's tried and true. It'll warm your heart, surely, clear right through. For what you seek also seeks you. For what you seek also seeks you. It's a spiritual journey, healing self-discovery, seeking wisdom with mindful curiosity. Open your soul and open your mind. You may be surprised at what you find. Maybe you'll find yourself safe once again in the heart, your hometown. Hometown.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
He's a darling.
Real good stuff from Steve.
Yeah. Gosh.
So, word from our sponsor?
Yes. Now that you mention it.
Yeah. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kathy Brown. Glad to be back.
just a quick word from our sponsor, as we do every week, reminding you that one of the reasons we're here is to help support the New England Wildlife Centers and the great work that they do at both locations here in Massachusetts. The obvious website name is right there, anywildlife.org. That's the easiest way to make a donation. Also, to find their wish list of supplies that their wish list is on Amazon, and sometimes it's easier to just send them stuff rather than make a financial donation. We do appreciate all that this group has done over the years and recently on behalf of the centers. There's some cool stuff coming up. We've talked about it before, that the Night of 1,000 Faces is next Friday and Saturday, which Night of 1,000 Faces is that volunteers carve jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins, all during this coming week. The lanterns are then placed on the nature trail, lit with candles, and guests, attendees walk down the nature trail, and it's very beautiful. Really nice trails and very beautiful to do that. Also, within the center is a lot going on, a lot of festivities, music from some Catbirdians, and also refreshments, nature and animal shows and conversations, tours of the wildlife centers themselves. And so this coming weekend is a real big weekend for the New England Wildlife Center in Weymouth, particularly. That's where this is going to be held. And most people on the Zoom right now are not local, although a few are. If you are local, if you know people who are local, especially those who have children, but it's a good take for adults too. Please tell them about it. It's on. There's lots of information at newildlife.org, on the Wildlife Center Facebook pages, and easy to find out the times, how to get there, all of that type of thing. One quick story about what's going on in the centers. We had a storm last weekend. I think probably we told you about it, and we're on the coast, so it was a coastal storm. And what typically happens during coastal storms here is that a lot of ocean animals that they're not shorebirds. They live on the ocean. They get blown ashore. They can't get back. They can't get. Even if they're not particularly injured, usually they're exhausted, dehydrated, and they can't get back into the open ocean. So fortunately, at least one, a northern gannet, which you never see on the shore, was found and brought to the Weymouth Center, where it was able to be held overnight just to make sure that it got hydrated and was well fed. It was examined, it was not injured, and very next day was able to be released back into the ocean. Now that wasn't easy because the people at the centers don't have a boat, and you can't release a northern gannet on the beach. You have to release it into the water, pretty far into the water, because if it's not pretty deep into the water, then it'll just get blown back onto shore and get stranded again. So fortunately, a local animal control officer recruited the local harbor master, and the harbor master was willing to take the folks from the center and the bird out to the open ocean to release it. So nice. It's a community of people taking care of the animals. So anyway, thanks for all you do for the centers, for us. Thanks for being here. Love this community.
Kathy, Don. All right. Storm would be next.
Speaking of
Storm, is it Storm, no kings?
Speaking of wildlife.
Yes. Yep. Is that?
I just want to badger you a little.
Okay. I just got that. Ah, jeez.
Very
slow tonight.
Yeah. All right, Storm.
Oh, gosh, how's it going?
It keeps going. It's, crazy times, and every time I turn around, I'm not sure what's happening with benefits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tough times that way.
Yeah. And I've been, going through different appointments still and trying to figure out what to do with all the information I'm gaining from them. And still haven't been able to figure out a way to be with my daughter in the physical. So it's been 1.5 years now since I've been with her. But we're able to Zoom, and she she doesn't really understand the Zoom, but she'll sit in a chair and listen. So,
she recognizes you?
Absolutely, she recognizes me, yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Storm.
Okay, do you want to ask me the question?
Yeah, I don't even have to. Let's have the answer.
Okay. Well, my answer is I think as far as the form of government we have, it is still basically a republic, but I think it has been sort of kidnapped and held for ransom by criminals. And when we have someone who's supposed to be the head of the Congress who will not swear someone in because he disagrees with their position on a particular issue, and knows that once they're sworn in, they'll be able to get files released. That's not democracy.
No.
When we have people who are pardoned after they have committed, you know, fairly ridiculous amounts of crimes, and we know that many of those pardons had money involved with um, the decision to pardon that particular individual. That's
Yeah,
not democracy.
he was going to pardon George Santos, last I
He
heard.
did.
Did he?
Yes, he
He's-
commuted his sentence. So, but I'm talking about more like the couple that had stolen funds from the nursing home and then gave money to the campaign and suddenly were given a pardon.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yep.
So, you
I
know,
couldn't agree more.
I think that there are two separate forces that have merged. I think there is Project 2025, which has its own aims, which are not always Donald, DP's aims, but each one is willing to allow the other to commit whatever heinous acts they desire to, as long as they will be supported in, committing the heinous acts that the other party wants to.
Yep.
So, um, yeah, I think as a country we're in a lot of trouble.
I agree, and whatever measure of freedom we're experiencing today, it's liable to shrink tomorrow.
That's true. And you look at the 18 um, tenets of what makes a fascist regime, and we're at like 17.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I do not believe that the person who has the position of power of being in charge of this country desires us to remain a democracy. And that
No, he doesn't.
is totally frightening.
In addition to that, I think he wants us to get sick and die.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I think he would like a lot of the poor to just be knocked off in
Yeah.
one way or another.
And black people.
Yep.
Many of whom
Sick
are
people,
poor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Handicapped
Yep.
people.
Handicapped people. LGBTQ people.
Yep. Anyone he is uncomfortable with.
Yep.
But, that's not totally surprising going back to where he started and his, father prohibiting certain people from living in the apartments. So,
Yeah, right. Yeah, the evil landlord. Uh,
yep.
But and of course, way back with Reagan, he was the first union buster, and then the Republican Congress would not ratify any uh, justice that Obama
Yep.
put forth
Yep.
because they saw it coming. This has been planned for a long time.
Well, it goes back even further than that. I started saying in the 1970s, once corporations started to be developed, that the majority of the big change was that the majority of the country had gone from being colonizers to being part of the colonized.
Yeah.
And then we had Citizens United, and it gave personal, rights to corporations.
Yikes. Yeah, who was it that said corporations are people too, my friend?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't remember who that was, but he should
They'd
be
had that
properly
right ever
named.
since about 1880.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court gave it to the railroad barons.
Right,
Right.
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 Thank you.
So yeah, so we have just been on a very deep, dark, slippy slide,
Yeah.
and that's what these songs are about. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I
okay.
introduce the guy?
You did already.
All right.
So go
Well,
ahead.
here you go, Storm.
Yep. Okay. I, the phoenix, rise. I, the phoenix, rise to spread my wings and take form again, to climb ever higher on, to climb ever higher, soaring on the winds of change to glory. I, the phoenix, rise again from the ashes where others confined me, sentencing me to burn. I, the phoenix, rise carrying truth between teeth, and gripping new visions firmly in my claws. I, the phoenix, rise, raising you with me. A long time ago, when the world went mad, and the law got meaner than it ever had, the people got clever, and the people got loud. They said, we'll mock you back, you bureaucratic crowd. There were beavers and badgers and bunnies on parade, frogs in the fountains and raccoons unafraid, moose wearing makeup and ducks in a brigade. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. Well, ice rolled in with their boots and their frowns, said we're here for order, no costumes in town. But the people were ready with felt and glue. They said, you deport laughter, well, we'll deport you. There were llamas with lattes and otters on skates, pandas with protest signs reading close the gates, a goose in a trench coat yelling, down with charades. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. A penguin with sunglasses led the march. A kangaroo carried a torch through the arch. A fox in a fedora shouted, this is absurd. You can't cage compassion. It's more than a word. There were wolves waving placards and cats with berets, snakes doing salsas and matching displays. A parrot kept squawking, we won't be afraid. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. Now the cameras rolled and the people cheered, and I stood baffled, completely weird, dead. A sloth with a clipboard took notes on the scene, said I think they're too funny to ever be mean. There were zebras and donkeys and bears in disguise, bats holding banners that said, no more lies. They couldn't stop laughter, no matter how they prayed. That's how we all mocked ice. Yeah, that's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. In the costume parade.
Okay, Storm. I don't know, it's more convincing, Storm, with that hat.
Yeah, the costume parade. There was in Portland. I think they were the first demonstrators. They were dressed up like giant frogs,
Yeah.
and they took a line from Planet of the Apes, and I said, "Frogs together, strong."
So you've all been sitting around so long. Now it's time for a little audience participation.
Okay.
Now, we've done this before. It's Send the Marines, and you have to sing the chorus to yourself, but you can open up and say or sing Send the Marines between each line of the verses. It starts with the chorus, and then it goes to the lines of the verses.
Okay.
So I'll say a line, and then everybody say Send the Marines, and I'll say a line and say Send the Marines, and then I'll sing the chorus and go back to the next verse. Okay. Send the Marines, send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. They're protesting at the Tesla store.
Send the Marines.
Your girlfriend doesn't love you anymore.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. There's lots of rallies going on.
Send the Marines.
They're calling you the Taco Don.
Damn,
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. There's trouble in your favorite bar.
Send the Marines.
Two black men are driving a fancy car.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines.
Send the Marines.
You're putting on a big parade.
Hoo-ha. Send the Marines.
Well, the Air Force and the Army and the Navy, too.
Send
Your
the
contractors
Marines.
say you haven't been paid.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. They're blockading off a city street.
Send
the Marines.
You think the sight is really neat.
What the hell? Send the Marines.
And how about some tanks and planes, too? It's my birthday. Send the Marines.
In the battalion.
Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. The Congress won't pass your latest bill.
Hell, send the Marines, Storm.
There's children playing on a grassy hill.
Send the
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. The paper called you weak and fat.
Send the Marines.
The voter is a Democrat.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. There's graffiti on a federal wall.
Send the Marines.
Send the Marines.
Some folks just don't like you at all.
Send the
Hell,
Marines.
send the Marines, Storm.
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. The TV comedian's not your friend.
Send the Marines.
To make sure your reign will never end.
Yeah,
Send the Marines.
What the hell?
Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The thought of it's insane. The gesture just obscene. Send the Marines. Send the Marines. Send the Marines. The truth is you're insane. Your reality is a TV screen. Send the Marines, and now with gusto and as much volume as you can do and stretching it out as far as possible. Send the Marines.
Good job, Stormy.
All right. Good one.
Cool.
Thank you.
And I wrote both poems, and I wrote the Send the Marines.
Wow.
The other piece, Costume Parade, was written by John B. Kendall.
Nice. Thank you.
That's a medium. And is that all you got?
Yeah, that was two.
That was two. Okay. Guess I wasn't paying attention. All right.
All right, folks. Stephen's got a song. Please give it up for Stephen Martin.
I'm not bragging, but I have been to jail for justice a couple of times, and then once I was detained on the National Mall and tear gassed and almost kicked in the head by a riot-trained horse, and it was uncomfortable, you know. But I figure that comfort is not a human right, so sometimes we have to make ourselves uncomfortable. Was it Cesar Chavez? Maybe it was Dorothy Day. Some will say it was Dr. King or Gandhi that set them on their way. Well, no matter who your mentors are, it's pretty plain to see. If you've been to jail for justice, you're in good company. But have you been to jail for justice? I want to shake your hand. Sitting in and lying down are ways to take a stand. Have you sung a song for freedom or marched that picket line? Have you been to jail for justice? Then you're a friend of mine. Come all you law-abiding citizens and listen to my song. Laws were made by people, and the people can be wrong. Well, once the unions were against the law, but slavery was fine. Women weren't allowed to vote, and the children worked the mine. For the more you study history, the less you can deny it. A rotten law stays on the books until folks like us defy it. And now the law is supposed to serve us, and so are the police. And when the system fails, it's up to us to speak our piece. It takes eternal vigilance for justice to prevail. So take courage from your convictions and let them haul you off to jail.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Tell it like it is, Stephen.
That song was by Ann Feeney, who's a union maid and basically a shit disturber, or otherwise an agitator, you know. But thank you, Storm, for doing all that stuff. And now, back here where the skies are cloudy all day, we've got Cowboy Rex, and then we'll talk to Jade and Marianne. And, whoa. And then it'll be Freddie. So you're kind of opening for Freddie K, Cowboy.
Almost.
What an honor.
Please welcome back Cowboy Rex.
Well, thanks, you guys. I wasn't planning on playing anything, but, you know, I got roped into it.
You appreciate it.
You know, these don't actually fit the bill, but you know, freedom can take a lot of forms. I think freedom mostly is an activity. It's something that you do, something that you maintain by action. It's not something somebody can give you. Because if it was just something you got, you wouldn't you wouldn't appreciate it. So
correct.
It's something you got to kind of work for. So anyway, that's kind of what these two songs are sort of about, maybe a little bit.
Don't back down, not for nothing, honey, don't back down. Keep on trucking, don't back down, keep on moving on. Don't back down, not for nothing, baby, hold on. You're really something, honey, don't back down, keep on moving on. Well, it don't matter what they say, you're gonna prove them wrong anyway. And it don't matter what they do, 'cause honey, they can't hold a candle to you. So don't back down, not for nothing, honey, hold on. You're really something, baby, don't back down, keep on moving on. If that old pony throws you down, we'll climb on up there, honey, ride for another round. And when that old mountain seems too high, remind you, baby, you know how to fly. So don't back down, not for nothing, baby, hold on. You're really something, honey, don't back down. Keep on moving on. When they say you won't go far, words ain't nothing, honey. You're stronger than they are. And when that old darkness closes in, let the fire of your dreams light your way again. And don't back down, not for nothing, honey, don't back down. Keep on trucking, don't back down, keep on moving on. When that old river's deep and wide, oh, but the promised land is right there, honey, on the other side. So don't back down, not for nothing, honey, don't back down. Keep on trucking, don't back down, keep on moving on. And don't back down, not for nothing, baby, hold on. You're really something, honey, don't back down. Keep on moving on.
Bravo.
Wow.
Great one. And right on. Very appropriate.
One thing I know, I cannot deny, I never got to where the road meets the sky. Only from a distance where lonely where lonely wheels whine and feel the heat of the road. Only from a distance where lonely wheels whine and feel the heat of the road. One thing that seems to be true for me still, nothing so sure as the force of a will that brings great expectation until it feels the heat of the road. I feel the heat of the road. I cannot tell where this road will end. I can't see what's coming up around the bend. Haven't got a road map, but I'm driving blind. All I know is I don't want to be left behind. One thing I know that I cannot deny. No, one thing I know that will always be true. I'll always be in this deep love with you. It is eternal and forever new. In the heat of but I cannot tell where this road will end. I can't see what's coming up around the bend. Dark road at night and I can't read the sign. All I know is I don't want to be left behind. One thing I know, but I cannot deny, I never made it to where the road meets the sky. Only from a distance where lonely wheels whine and feel the heat of the road. Only from a distance where lonely wheels whine and feel the heat of the road.
Yay.
Yeah.
That was good, Cowboy.
One and only
Thank you, guys.
Cowboy Rex. When the chips are down, he delivers.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you, my
willing to
friend.
play for us.
You know,
Where's my bird?
Yeah, well,
Oh, it's late here. She went to bed a while ago.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but you'll see it on YouTube tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
How's your bird doing?
He's noisy.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
all
are.
seem to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never,
You know,
never
I
shut
think
up.
you have to be bird people.
Yes.
Yeah,
We-
And I think there
Yeah.
are bird people. And frankly, I think I'm developing into a bird person because I really don't care how long he squawks.
Uh-huh.
You know,
You
so
can-
it's
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, you can learn to turn it out.
It's
a
like a
little bit.
baby crying, it's the music of life.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
To tell that to all the people who have thousands of monk birds living in their living in their neighborhood, right?
Right.
Monk parrots, the ones I mean with the big, 10, 20-foot stick palaces that they build.
Well, that's
yeah.
what Ivy is. Ivy's one of those.
I know. Yeah.
We have a friend. I've mentioned this before on the Catbird. He has actually her stepson has an African gray, which are the most intelligent,
Smartest of all
parrots.
birds. Yeah.
Yeah, and every time before she poops, she says, "Bombs away." All right. Thank
That's
you, Cowboy.
funny.
Thanks, Cowboy.
Thanks, you guys.
Good job, Cowboy.
All right, we're going to talk for a while now. We're going to talk with Jade and Marianne, and then with Neil Dale, and then we'll let Freddie drag us home. Hey, Jade, you went to a demonstration today, right? Where'd you go?
You're muted.
You're muted. Marianne.
Oh, Marianne.
Yep. Marianne to the rescue. Good night, Val.
Night, Val.
Take care, Val. Good seeing you.
Great
It's on
segment
mute.
today.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
am
go.
I
There you
finally
are.
good?
Yeah.
Well, Marianne's not coming. She's busy doing something else, and this is not my computer. Yeah, I was in Boston. It was really a great crowd. Mayor Wu was quite a sensational speaker.
Cool.
Nice.
She definitely has stood up to Trump
Yes, she has. Yep.
Right. She's not
more than once.
Yep.
So
As has Governor Healy.
and Healy, yes.
Yeah.
So it was good. So I'm going to speak for Marianne. Marianne wants to remind people of Night of 1,000 Faces, Friday and Saturday night. The time is 6:30 to 8.
Thank you.
Cool.
I didn't include the time, so that's
Yeah. And,
6:30 to 8.
And Mike and
John.
John are playing on Friday, and
Okay.
Back to Back is playing on Saturday.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I
Trying to
think the
think.
more active we are, the less depressed we get.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do for the winter months. We won't be able to have too many outdoor rallies.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen there. You got to keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can't give up.
You can't let down the pressure, although people have got these representatives who aren't listening to them at all.
They're not representing us. Yeah.
No, they're not listening. They're not representing us. They're representing him.
The teabag guys got it half right,
Right.
no taxation, but they forgot the last half, without representation.
Yeah. So it's a daunting task. We've got to keep at it.
We do
I hope
have
we
to
make
keep
it
at
to the midterms. I'm concerned about the midterms. He's trying to change the voter act.
Yeah. He doesn't want there to be any more elections.
And
No.
Gerrymandering
Yep.
and all kinds of voter suppression and
Absolutely. And I don't understand why, some people still haven't woken up. Because maybe now they think, well, some of them probably still think it's not affecting me. But believe me, it will get to you eventually.
Sure.
Because you're not one of his people. You have
That's
to be
right.
a billionaire to really
That's
be
right.
one of his. So,
Yeah, a
you're
white
not going to be
billionaire.
spared forever. If you think you are, you're not. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Um,
These are the times I don't
Wait a
understand
minute.
how.
Mary Ann's walking over here.
No, go ahead, continue.
No.
I'm just telling you.
Wait a
As
minute,
you were,
Mary
she
Ann's
says.
coming.
Okay.
Sorry.
How you doing, Mary Ann?
Good. I had to do confirmations. I almost forgot to do them. But I'm
Oh,
finished.
okay. Good for you.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
gonna
good.
be over at the center on Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, for both days doing my cotton candy. So come
Yeah,
by,
okay,
Amy,
cool.
John, and whoever.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Awesome.
All
I'll
right.
be at the door yelling directions.
On Friday.
Good for you.
Friday,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
one of the
do.
greatest volunteers that the Wildlife Center has ever had. Yeah.
Um,
Have fun.
yeah,
And
I don't
boy,
know. Like I said,
she
people
turned the
have got to.
catbird upside down and shook it out too.
Yeah,
So yeah.
People have got to, keep it up, and you got to make your reps listen. You got to make, you got to do what you can.
Yeah. Short, of course, of violence.
Of course,
Yeah.
no. And all of the demonstrations and rallies today were all peaceful.
Yeah.
Sure
Yep.
were. Yep.
And ice didn't come down on your people, right?
Oh, well,
On
Mayor
Boston.
Wu said she told them she didn't need their help. So they
Excellent.
weren't there, and the police have been instructed not to cooperate, and the Boston police have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, yeah. Our local police have come through in a pinch too. They
Yeah.
protect the demonstrators and against the bullies.
That's what she said. They're here today to protect you.
Yeah.
You
All
out
right.
here protesting. So she's very firm. I don't know how long she can remain firm, but she's pretty tough.
Yeah.
She is.
And hopefully she won't give up either.
It won't be easy. That's for sure.
No.
So
We said it would
try
be.
to remain hopeful. Gets darker every day. That's the problem. The things that he's doing and the people he gets to help him do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But we'll, apes together strong. All right, we're going to move on. Thanks,
All right.
Jed. Thanks for being you.
Good to see you guys.
And now,
Neil?
Neil Braverman.
Say hi to Neil.
There he is.
I love that background image.
Me too. Hello?
We can't hear you.
What is wrong with you?
Your settings.
We can sort of hear you.
Hang on 1 minute. I had that problem. Yes.
Right. We can hear you a little better now.
Hang on 1 minute. If I change it to. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to say that I'm very apolitical, but and I feel like right now I'm living in a bubble of people that I love and care about. And I want to give a shout out to Ron Israel for last night, and I think John McHugh will hear me out on this one. He was there with me, and we got to see a whole bunch of people live and in person, and it was just awesome conglomeration of people from all walks of life. You know, the Ezekiel's Wheels from the Israeli klezmer group. They had the what was the name of the group, John, that did the
Which one?
yeah, they had several incredible. They had
The
one
Arab,
the Hamas side of things, and the
right?
what was the other one? The last one that did. I'm not sure where they were from. It was a.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
had the list, but I don't think we have it here.
Tom Maynard was there. Tom Smith was there. I won't say about who.
Yeah, he's
No,
great.
it was just. It was a wonderful, wonderful night, and I just hope. And that's my kind of politics. It's by.
Yeah, I don't consider myself political. I think I'm, just because you're pro freedom doesn't make you a political. You,
And what Ron Israel had asked me to play was my piece, Woody Guthrie, and
oh yeah, what did you do?
I did my
Oh,
piece.
My Peace. That's a great song. You do it so well.
No, I didn't. I actually had put a guitar. John will speak to that. I put
You get it. You got an A for effort.
and Tom Smith was kind enough. He tuned my guitar for me.
Do you have a tuner?
I do, but I tuned it at home.
No.
I tuned it at home. I was about to tune it again, but I had put everything away.
Did you say no, you don't have a tuner?
He says he does.
Yes, okay. But when the weather, vacillates between cold and hot and damp and dry and inside and outside, yeah, you can't control it.
I know.
God bless your heart, man.
Fun for the night, so I didn't plan on playing at all. I should have just.
Okay.
But we did it. It was a great night. I hope they made a lot of money.
Somebody said they made $4,000.
Ron said 4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
The website www.musiciansforthegreatergood.org.
Right.
Accepting donations. It's for the Global Central Kitchen, and it's a great cause.
Yeah.
And when is the next Rosendale open mic?
Ron is going to be on a week from Monday, so the 27th.
Okay.
Okay. Good. 27th. Be there or be square.
All right.
Thanks for being you, my friend.
Love you all, my friends.
Love you, Neil.
And now we're down to the bitter end. Bitter end, which I think is still a coffee house in New York City.
Yeah, I think maybe it is.
Yeah. Freddie, how you doing?
Thank goodness for high blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
I think that's my key to freedom. If I take it, I might live.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but on the other hand, death is a kind of freedom too.
Well, either that or start smoking ganja again.
If you play your cards right. Yeah. All right. Everybody, please put your little hands together for Freddie K.
Okay, this song is an oldie, but it is called Freedom, so I would be remiss to not play my song that's called Freedom on Freedom Day.
You've always been all about freedom, Freddie.
Yes, abstract. This is, I don't know. I thought some hostages got let go this week. I'm not sure. Maybe that was last week. Freedom's good. Take me to my prison cell. Take away my name. God only knows I'll never conform or behave. Take me to my prison cell. Take away my name. God only knows I'll never conform or behave, conform or behave, conform or behave. Just give me the freedom to live my own life. Give me the freedom to seek the light. Give me the freedom to breathe clean air. Give me the freedom to care. To dare to care. To dare, to dare, to dare, to dare to care. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Take me to my prison cell. Take away my name. God only knows I'll never conform or behave. Take me to my prison cell. Take away my name. God only knows I'll never conform or behave. Conform or behave. Conform or behave. Just give me the freedom to live my own life. Give me the freedom to seek the light. Give me the freedom to breathe, to breathe, to breathe clean air. Give me the freedom to care, to dare to care, to dare, to dare, to dare, to dare to care. Wow, wow, whoa, whoa, oh, 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 wow, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Welcome to my prison cell. You can throw away your name.
Well, all right. Nobody has to ask Freddie what he thinks.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry?
Thank you, thank you, thank
In
you.
between two lovers, feeling like a fool.
Thank you, my friend. And you've always been like this.
Well, I never know which song to do. It's so doable, but
Yeah.
let's ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Shmeeny shminy schmo.
Yeah, silly.
All right, I guess I'll do this. I kind of want to do the Hobo Train song. This is Tricky Days. These are tricky days, my love. These are tricky days. These are tricky days, my love. These are tricky days. These are tricky days, my love. These are tricky days. These
Tricky days, my love. Please. But tricky days. Please. Our wicked days, my love. Please. Our wicked days. Please. Our wicked days, my love. Please. Our wicked days. Please. Our wicked days, my love. Please. Our wicked days. Please. Our wicked days, my love. Please. Our wicked days. Please. Our holy days, my love. Please. Our fucking holy days. Yeah, please. Our holy days, my love. Please. Our holy days. Yeah, please. Our holy days, my love. Please. Our holy days. Please. Holy time, my love. You gotta keep one eye on the road, one up above. Gotta keep one eye on the road. One up above. Yeah, please. The fucking holy days, my love. Please, man. The holy days. Please, the fucking holy days, my love. Better keep one eye on the road. Keep one eye on the road. Shit, you better keep one eye on the road. But keep one up above.
Yeah.
All right, great.
But well, these are holy days, and that's Freddie Cage, and he always reminds me about freedom of speech. The First Amendment doesn't say anything like you have freedom of speech as long as it doesn't offend anyone. That's not freedom of speech. Okay.
Blue
Huh?
Blue perfect.
All right. I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Neil, and Marianne, and Jade, and Ron, and Cowboy, and Storm, and Kathy, and Steve, and Val, and Gaia, and Neil, Dale, and Jimmy, and Tom, and Betty, and Andy, and Mike, and John. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a great night, and you made it so.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
You never disappoint us. None of you ever disappoint us.
And Steve really needed you today. As he said, he was wound up.
Okay, so next Saturday is next Saturday Halloween?
25th? No.
No. When is
It's
Halloween?
Night of a Thousand Faces.
So,
Halloween's the following week, but
Oh, okay.
it'll be the last Saturday before Halloween for us to celebrate.
so if you want to come in costume, feel free. It's also going to be World Pasta Day. Uh, and much more importantly, the Freedom of Speech Week starts tomorrow, goes through the 25th. So I think maybe at least I will continue along that tack. How what?
I can see John McHugh's eyes rolling already.
Yeah, between Halloween and pasta and freedom of speech.
Pumpkin pasta.
Yeah. Ooh, there is such a thing
There
too,
is,
isn't there? Yeah.
There is, yeah.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah, I think Trader Joe's has it.
Yeah, and Finn wants to say goodbye.
Where's
Hi,
Finn? Hey, Finn. Where'd he go?
What you doing, Finnegan?
Oh, he's just lying down. He's ignoring us.
He's taking
Snoring.
God bless him.
We put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Bigger than last time.
Yeah, he's pretty apolitical too, I would say. Yeah.
He's a pretty mellow guy. As is Parker. Parker and Finn.
Yeah.
A little dog and a big dog.
And until he bites someone.
Jimmy, what a day you had.
Oh, man.
Man.
It's been a day.
Yeah,
It's been a day for
so
every
much.
one of us.
So
Yeah.
much today.
And it's been a life, hasn't it? All right, well, that's all I got, except, as the Lakota say, mitakoyo yasi. We are all related. Us, animals, plants, rocks, all
Trees.
interdependent, interrelated, and we depend on each other. And also, Wakantan Kanishiyun. May the Great Spirit walk with you.
Oh, you too.
And with you, brother. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Kathy. Take care, Neil and Cowboy. And
Good night.
Neil and Jimmy. And
Peace
Adam
and love,
Freddie.
everybody. Thank you
I
all.
love you
Good
guys.
night, all. See you soon.
Love you all.
Bye, everybody.